Alright. Greetings, YouTube land. I'm Falagar, and welcome back to another Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Is this correct? Okay, I think where we last left off, we told the guy in there, which I forgot his name, that we were gonna look for his missing son. Okay, we still have to do this one. Rogue Knight. The Long Hunt. No. Oh, here. Brave Darren. Or Brave Darren. A young boy named Darren has gone missing in Andra's gift. Oda's son, Darren, has been missing for 2 days. She has to care for her hollowborn child at home, so she's asked me to search for him. Oda last saw Darren when he left with his father to go fishing at the docks. Perhaps I should speak with the sailors and fishermen in Andra's gift. I found Darren's father. He left the boy for a quick drink and lost track of him. He's too ashamed now to return home, so we'll just do the work for him. I don't mind. Oops.
All right then.
So we'll go, yeah. We'll go to the docks. Oh, there are docks over here. What is this? We can go into water? Oh, very nice. I did not know we can do that. Okay. Careful, gang. I know not what this is. Cannot interact with it. And look, the bloodstain is still there from when that noble was attacked. Ah. Hakami. Good day to you guys. As you near, you feel a vibrant... Okay, you see an elven woman, her colorless complexion almost invisible amidst the falling snow. She wraps in white fur, tense eyes squinting in the glare. She moves rapidly, boots barely marking the snow underfoot. Snapping glances behind her. A howl rises, quickly joined by another and another. She loses a prayer to the wind as she begins to run. The wolves gain around quickly, loping effortlessly towards her. She fumbles with her spellbook. Fellow mage. But it's trapped in loops of leather on her back. Cursing, she changes her course towards a jutting outcrop of ice. She can hear them now, hot breath crackling in frozen air. Ooh. breathing hard. She tries to run faster, noise crinkling against the sweat down her face, clammy. Oh man. With a cry of relief, she reaches the ice and disappears. She reaches the ice, okay, and disappears. She falls into the small opening in a muffled thump, holding her breath as the wolves try to track her. Confused, so she just took a dive right off that, hopefully hoping that the wolves lose her scent. Confused in the snow above. She shivers uncontrollably from cold or fear and tries to wait. Okay, that's all we got out of... Okay, I just want to... Okay, nothing about Darren. Okay. On the other side of the docks here, Yamato. Some payday this turned out to be. Hello? Yeah, confident smile. Now hiring. Good day, milady.
Good day to you.
As you approach, she eagerly turns to you. You interested in doing some construction work? Her clothes are simple but nicer than most you've seen in Andra's gift. Pays good money. I think you're having trouble finding workers. I don't know much about construction. Sign me up. You could try looking for workers in another district. Yeah, let's inquire about Darren. Listen, I'd just like to know if you've seen I don't think he's a boy, but a young man named Darren. Nia taps her chin. The name doesn't ring a bell. If you find him, ask if he's interested in doing construction. Okay, forget it. So there could still be people lingering in the shadows, which, see, like this. You would think I'd still be able to see them, even from back over there, but... Good day to you, sir. This young, lanky sailor is wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading on his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach, and he takes a few steps forward.
Hail, traveler.
Hail to thee. If you've a moment, you're not from around here, right? You don't look like you're from the docks. He looks around nervously. I could use your help. Well, I'll see what I can do, but first of all, have you seen I guess it's a boy, a little boy named Darren? Huh? Oh, sure. He wanted to play on the ship, but I couldn't let him. Fortunero's very strict about that sort of thing. I had to shoo him off. I felt a bit bad about it. So I'm heading towards the salty mast. Is Darren Darren's the boy. Not really somewhere he ought to be playing. Hope you find him. Oh. Okay, well, what is the problem? Oh, thank you. They weren't lying, saying you're a kind-hearted sort. Who's been talking to you? He runs a hand through his hair nervously. It's the captain, or rather, not the captain himself, but his chest? His sea chest. Keeps all his valuables in there, tucked away safe. I was unloading it with the rest of the things. What with us staying in port a couple days, and... He coughs. I may have gotten a little distracted. Marcino nods towards the buildings nearby. I wasn't gone long. Just an hour at the salty mast. Okay. When I got back, the chest was gone? He sets a pleading look on you. It really hasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be too far. But the shift's changed, and I'm on watch. I can't sneak off to look for it, and the captain will kill me if he hears of it. I'll get strung up on the yardarm. Please, if you could get it back for me, I swear by the flame, I'll make it worth your while. You're gonna have my pay. I won't be spending it if Captain Fortunero finds out anyway. Any ideas where the thieves might have taken it? Okay, well, do you happen to know where these thieves might have taken the chest? Well, the chest itself is pretty heavy, okay. Nobody I've asked has seen it getting carried around either. I figure they must have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, just out of sight. They can't have gone far. I wonder if that was the chest. In the water, but we couldn't interact with it because we didn't get the quest. That might be possible. There's a pretty good lock on it, too. Then again, it didn't look like it was a chest. So I'm hoping they haven't got it open. Unless they take an axe to it, I suppose. Oh God, as he takes a breath. If they've got it open, I really am done for. Okay, I shall do my best. Oh, good. Told me that Darren came by a few days ago, asking to play on the ship. Fusion saw the kid heading towards the salty mast. Okay, I know of this place. And find Marcino's missing crate. Okay. Where could have they carried that off to? Start looking.
A dozen Adiran ships were shattered against these levees during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned.
Place gets my blood beating in all the right places.
Could this be the one? Oh. That's not your chest? Must be just some other chest. Uh-oh. not expect any fight. Oh wow. Animate.
Can't get a...
Shattered animate armor. This Aedra armor has cracked and shattered into fragments. You can barely see the original shape of the armor. Okay, those are just probably crafting material, right? The dagger is engraved with symbols and runes. Despite its age, it appears to be in excellent condition. Some planks. Their shells sharp enough to cut flesh.
All right then.
Today, the sailor sniffs the salty air and turns her head to the side in disdain. You know where I think this chest might be? Those pirates must have it back over there. So the boy must be somewhere in the salty mast, what's it called? Salty mast. Okay, we should talk to... Yeah, Wade. Can't the man drink in peace? Okay.
Hail, traveler.
Just be a boy. Maybe he headed towards the Salty Mast, but is not there because I don't think they would allow a boy to get past the front door. So maybe he's just hiding around here. Oh, it's kind of hot. I almost feel like I have to turn the fan on. All right. So maybe somehow he managed to sneak in. Boy would probably be somewhere where there's not a lot of people. Wow, look at all this gold I have. $11 hours. Good. Now that is considered stealing. Thought maybe he'd be hiding in a chest or something. Cabinet. Can I inquire about the boy?
Good day to you.
Hello? Okay.
Good day to you.
Hello? These are all
Welcome.
prostitutes, yeah.
Gods keep you.
It's not every day that the club gets such a breath of fresh air. Beck Ordo. You'll have to show proof of membership before I can let you in. I'm keeping an eye on you. Can't get in. Hiding in here. Or more. Okay. Where are you, kid? Maybe I'll need to speak to the madam. I cannot remember her name. Her, right? Yeah, Mea. Hello, Mea.
Good day to you.
Hello? Keeps me busy. Yeah. Love that fine detail. Smells of fried fish and oysters hang over the stove. The counter is splattered with grease. Wow. Okay, Captain Pepperjack. I don't think I ever spoke to you. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. You see the prow of a ship slice through the deck of another, a valiant spice vessel, and are immediately accosted by splintering wood and panic. The pirates are upon the ship in the space of a shout. All elbows, gold earrings, and violence. Crewmen are hurled, shoved, and punched off deck as the dog-eared captain boards. The hunt begins immediately as water begins to claim the wounded merchant vessel. The larger cargo boxes are ignored entirely in favor of the smaller, more delicate boxes and jars. The captain stands, water snarling around his ankles as he waits for each of his crew to return to the ship with their plunder. Counting them off, he takes a running jump and grabs the railing, hauling himself aboard as the remains of the merchant vessel are devoured by the ocean below. The crew applauds, raucous cheers and laughter as they begin to sort through the valuable valiant spices. The Fensington would eat well tonight. Huh. You just robbed a spice vessel. Hope you're proud of yourself. So where is this boy?
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Dyrwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranganui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
And that guy's not there. Kerned. Maybe I should tell Oda something. Hello, miss. No, still looking. Okay. So it won't let me update her. I took this pill, and it's not really a sleeping pill, but my brother gave it to me. It's supposed to help with sleep, and I think I'm feeling the effects. Heading towards the salty. The local deckhand told me that Darren came by a few days ago, asking to on the ship heading towards the salty mast. You know, come to think of it, when I was playing Ultima Underworld 2, my brother had given me that same kind of pill as well, so that's probably why. So I won't be going for too much longer. Hello? Shove off. We've got nothing to talk about. Very well. Let's head down to... lighthouse.
A touch of Margaren's fire should settle spirits here.
Oh. Unlocking this will require the proper key. Fine. Well, I guess we'll head back towards the salty mast, but...
Hail and well met.
Let's head back to the salty mast.
How do you do?
Hello. An old man paces a dock and looks out over the water. He's fussing over something large and round, which he which it constantly shifts from one hand to the other. You're not certain whether he's wide-eyed, gape-mouthed expression marks surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You don't look like a guard. He examines you and your equipment more closely. Oh, he examines you and your equipment more closely. Say, you wouldn't be interested in making some coppers, would you? Oh, you seem shifty to me. He shows you the object in his hand. It's a large, round opal with Angwathan runes carved into it. It glistens with his sweat. See, the ship that went down over there? I've been looking for someone to help me recover some missing cargo. Listen, have you seen a boy named Durin? I see him near every time I'm at port. He nods at the half-sunken boat. He's the one who found the opal. Good kid, despite that loafer of a father. Any idea where he could be now? He frowns. The boy loves the ships. He's probably playing pirates with the sailors if he hasn't stowed away with the cargo. Oh, thank you for the information. You see that lad. You tell him old Imital remembers the deal. I owe him a basket of mussels for finding the opal. Okay, playing pirate, huh? Okay, see you for now. What just... Imital told me that Darren likes to play around the ships at the docks. So... he'll probably be around here. Okay. So this is good, see? It's all about gathering clues and putting two and two together. Oops. So he was heading towards the Salty Mast, and there's a ship right here, so he's got to be around there. See what can happen just by learning one more bit of information. Saying that he was heading towards the Salty Mast, you would think, okay, maybe he's hanging around it or in there somewhere in the Salty Mast, but he's not. But now that I know that he likes to play pirates and he likes playing around the ships, so it's got to be around the area of the Salty Mast. So, let's see. Oh boy. Okay.
Faith is it.
except for you. Okay, everyone all on an animite. And you're down. Yes.
Gotta try
Oh, wait.
something else.
There we go.
All right, then.
This looks like the top portion of a scepter. There's a short spiraled spike at one end for attaching the finial. Okay. Barnacles encrusted the hull of this beached boat. Something the jagged Adra fingers, most likely, has clawed deep rifts in the wood. Whoever tried to sail through them must have been desperate or inexperienced. Oh. Fingers, most likely, has clawed deep rifts in the wood. Oh. Now I can talk to this thing. Greetings. Oh, Darren. He's dead. The young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. So, all this time, it's just his spirit that I was seeing and couldn't interact with it because I didn't have all the clues. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Oh, as you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrollable rage. You better not try anything with me. Calm down and show me what happened. It's okay. I'm here to help. I'm here at the behest of your mother, Oda. The soul flickers. It ripples toward you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men, stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said it'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when he tried to explain this. Oh boy. There's always a back door. In an alley, two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you. A plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays. And your hollowborn sister. That time father took her from her splintering cradle and to the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. Oh, okay. Fingers bite into your arm, and a muddy boot sails toward your face. Oh, you got kicked. Then everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. You died. You need to understand this to move on. Life is unfair. I wouldn't expect the next one to be any different. You did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in your next life. Yeah. You a brave young one. Hopefully this will not go unrewarded by the gods. Darren's soul absorbs his thought and ebbs in the ocean mists around the dock. Sagani draws up next to you. You all right? Looked almost like you'd lost your footing for a moment. See, she hasn't really been there to see me go through that, the visions. It happened from time to time. It feels that way when I see into the ether. To be honest, I'm not feeling so well. Yep, it happens when I peer into the ether. She watches you quietly. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Wow, she took that at face value, so that's good of her. Once in a great many generations, one of many people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders or a lone set of tracks in the snow. She cocks her head. But I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see. Yeah. But looking at you, I'm not so sure. This gift is a curse. Neither am I. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd be picked to travel far in search of something great. But even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. You are forgiven. I can't say I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time he goes a little strange in the face, Every time he goes a little strange in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. Kana grins. It hasn't worked so far. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirit said. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. I don't see the corpse, but his hands have stiffened around the dagger. Oh, okay. Then I shall take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. B. His soul revealed that he was defending a prostitute from a pair of thugs near the salty mast. They murdered him and left his body beneath one of the docks. Oda will want to know what happened. I can also hunt down Darren's killers and deal with them. Yeah, that seems like something that I should do. May I look at it? Thug's dagger. This dagger has an ornate handle and a bee carved into the pommel. Too expensive. Bee. Little bee. Probably someone from the salty mast. Because if she was a prostitute, a lot of these nobles go there. So he was probably protecting this streetwalker from a noble. Letter B. B. Brothel guard. I like how this girl here, Giefa, yeah, she seems to have like a routine, see? Oh, what was the name of that cook? Oh, it was a chef. B. Okay. Wait a minute. That drunkard that was lying down, he was injured in the leg.
Well met, friend.
Okay, I won't say anything just yet. I wonder if that's him.
Ah, the life of a traveler. So many ruins to uncover, places to see.
Indeed.
Here,
Though after 5 years,
I wonder.
I'll be ready for a break.
It is true. You have been at it far longer than I. Where will you go next, when you have all the world to choose from?
Home, of course.
I can also hunt down Darren's killers and deal with them. Can I show the refugee? No. Okay, I wonder if it's this group over here. Justicar. I wonder if I could talk to him. Justicars are kind of like security. Or I remember in Mass Effect 2, I think her name was Samara. She was a Justicar, Asari. And they're kind of like bounty hunter / law enforcement. B. You're the one. Okay, Bragan. I got as much right to stand here as the guys going into that whorehouse. They don't like what I got to say, they can go someplace else. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is good.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Show him the dagger you found. Found something of yours. That's mine, all right. And no one touches my dagger and lives. Save yourself the trouble. For a little coin, you can keep your dagger and your pride. No. Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Okay, here we go.
Wait.
Okay, good. Okay, there goes Bragan. Got some guy. Someone here is frightened. Wow. Let's get him one at a time. Okay, you're next.
That's it.
There you go. Aloth. Excellent. Lots of very nice. Basic wand. Waterlogged grimoire. Found Darren's body, okay, or picked up the dagger with the, it most likely belonged to Darren. Okay, I killed Bragan and his cronies. Okay, now I have a choice to make.
Of course.
Tell the father, tell the mother, I get the feeling, I mean, if I tell the mother, she's most likely going to blame the husband, Wade. And I'm not too sure how that's going to end up. She might end up leaving him or something, or maybe, I don't know if she'll forgive something like that. If I tell Wade and not tell Oda, He may not tell the mother, and he may just drink himself to death, never come back home, and Oda, poor Oda, will be wondering whatever happened to her son, Darren, and most likely will not see her husband again, and then there'll be 2 people gone missing. I think it's best that, I think if I tell Oda, eventually Wade will find out, and have things just go their way, naturally. Leave it in their hands and just deliver the information, because this way there's going to be closure on both sides. They'll both know, because if I tell Oda, eventually Wade will know, and it will bring closure to the pair of them, and however way they decide to go from there is their decision and not my own. Whereas if I tell Wade, he may not come home and may not tell his wife about that, and she'll always be wondering. So, and then he may not even come home, so it'll be like 2 people just disappeared on her. So I will tell Oda. Because the hardest part is, of course, not knowing, right? Oda, I have bad news to tell thee. Have you found my Darren yet? You may want to sit down. Darren won't be coming back. He's gone on to better things. Ooh. A group of sailors saw him board a valiant ship, said he would seek a better life far from Defiance Bay. He's dead. Did you really expect anything different? Oh my god. Well, I can't lie. That's bad. You may want to sit down for this, ma'am. Darren, he's not coming back. Oda's mouth falls open, and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be what happened. Darren was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave. He crossed 2 dangerous men near the brothel. He's gone. Would hearing the details make any of this better? This is all his fault. He stole a man's dagger. This is why you should teach your children not to play with weapons, no. Well, Wade and Darren went off fishing, and Wade said that he was just going to be a minute. He went into the Salty Mast to have some drinks or whatever, and when he came back, Darren was gone. What had happened, ma'am, and I'm sorry to say, but at the same time, your son was very brave. Darren had witnessed this prostitute being attacked by these 2 thugs. He died trying to defend her. As for Wade, she sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. Gods, how could this make it any better? I would never have let my boy die for one of those women, and yet she chokes into her sleeve. I can only pray the gods would be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. There it is. Thank you, at least, for bringing me answers. Thou art most welcome, my lady. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day, but he won't need them now, and I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. Well, if it's money, you may as well keep it for yourself, but... Oh, a fine dagger. Okay, thank you. Wow. Okay, so it's none of my business now what they decide to do, so I did my part. Sorry for your loss, ma'am. Well, we'll take a look at this dagger. It's a fine dagger, so it's not unique or anything, but it's better than your average dagger. Here we go. Yeah. So, very cool. What is this? Oh, no one is using this? Where did I get this? Fortitude, a reflex, and a will. Okay. Oof. This is... Oh god, your reflex is very bad. So, make it better. Okay, there we go. Okay.
How's the hand?
Turning purple. I'd have to cut it off.
I warned you not to pet him.
Okay. I don't know. We'll call it. Oh boy. Yeah. Use. Okay, so this will be the current quest. And I'll quick save it. And that'll be it for now, guys. Okay, so this was great. We solved the mystery of what happened to Darren, and we gained a lot of XP, I think, like total with everything, you know, the fights, and you know, in completing that quest. Let's just see how far along are we from. Yeah, see, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, and let's take a look at... Okay, in a couple hours that's going to be finished. Okay. So I'm always having a grand old time, you know, playing this game. I absolutely love it. And I do want to play some Arena, you know, the first Elder Scrolls game to celebrate Skyrim Special Edition when it comes out on the 28th of October. And I'll try to do that tomorrow. Not now. It's... yeah, 1:14 in the morning. I have to wake up kind of early tomorrow. I have some place to be, and that's it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Spread the word, and see you guys next time.